Wow, this game was one for the ages. I tell you, what a game I just watched right now between UCLA versus Gonzaga. Oh my God, this is what this is what fighting for a championship is all about. Oh my God, it was back and forth from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Wow, this is really a truly classic matchup. It really was, and to have Suggs hit the buzzer beater in the end. Oh my God! There's really nothing to stop him. All right, let's get right down to it. UCLA, UCLA, as far as I'm concerned, UCLA, as far as I'm concerned, have nothing to be ashamed of. They had a hell of a season. They really, 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 really did. Remember, this is they went to the first four, to the final four. They beat Michigan State to get to they beat Michigan State. They beat Michigan. They beat Alabama. They beat Alabama, and they have scratched, fought, and clawed for for a double seeded team, 11 seed nonetheless, and to get here to the Final Four and give Gonzaga a run for this money, man, I tip my hat up to y'all. Honestly, deep down, honestly, I would have loved to see UCLA win another championship. I really do. I really do. But you know what? I can't really say Gonzaga was a better team. Yes, but Gonzaga had to fight. Both teams went at it. It was like a heavyweight fight to watch. But a couple of things I did not understand. Couple of things I wish UCLA would have done more. I wish UCLA. A couple of things. Number one, UCLA needs to stop switching. I don't understand why you switch from Corey Rowley to the small forward. They should have stayed on Corey Riley, because remember, Drew Timmons was in foul trouble. If he gets one more, they should have attacked Drew, because if they would have attacked Drew, Drew wouldn't be going on a scoring tour in overtime. So that's a couple of things. Number one. Number two. Well, this is a positive for me. I thought UCLA did a great job not relying on the three. They did not fall in love with the three. Corey Raleigh did a good job with it, making his jumpers. They take what Gonzaga give them. As Charles Barkley said, and he could have said it much better. So UCLA played a perfect game to beat Gonzaga. And literally whoever got the ball last was going to win the game. And in that case, it was Gonzaga. Gonzaga, you know. But yeah, I thought whoever's in foul trouble, Yawai, forgive me for pronouncing the name wrong. I thought UCLA should attack guys who was in foul trouble. Like I said, Drew Timmons. They should have attacked Drew. They should have get more on the paint. I'm glad they got Corey Riley did a good job with the point where he got 14 points. But again, the Bruins did not. The reason why the UCLA keep the game going, they did not fall in love with the three. They took what the defense give them, and they did not play scared. I think they played smart. Because a team like Gonzaga, you gotta play smart. Otherwise, they're gonna run you all over the court. And from the beginning, from the beginning of the first half, and from up and down, I was like, this game is gonna be a fight. The UCLA is not going to make it easy at all. Not going to be, and they didn't. And they didn't. And for that, you got to give them credit. So I feel so bad for UCLA, man. Especially those seniors out there. But man, they did a great job. And give Mike Corin credit too. The head coach, give him credit too, because he was involved in the game. You know, he was involved in the game. He got up their players' butt a little bit. So for that, you got to give him credit. But UCLA, thinking about it, UCLA, they lost 4 games to end the season. Remember that buzzer beater again? That game winner they lost against USC, their crosstown rival. Well, it don't mean much. It don't mean much now, because UCLA got to the Final Four, and but they shoot it off for the perimeter. Now let's go on the Gonzaga side. I thought they did a good job. I thought defensively, Gonzaga defense is legit. They really have not only their offense is good, their defense is good. Gonzaga can beat you in so many ways. They don't have to score the 3. They have shooters. They have guys that could go inside the hole. They have guys that could block the shots and stuff like that. And you see why they've been undefeated, because they are a tough team. And Baylor, I get to Baylor in a second. But this Gonzaga has been Gonzaga has all year has been the best team in college basketball. And out of all the teams that I'll probably say Wichita State since 1976, in my opinion, has been the best team. Has probably the best team to finish the season undefeated. I don't remember UNLV that much. It's between Kentucky and Wichita State. I feel were the best team to win the national championship going undefeated. So it's really been anyway. Gonzaga fought in claw too. They were the heavyweight champions. They play like the heavyweight champion. They fought like a champion, and a couple of things they need to start. They need to do a better job. Drew need to get off of foul trouble. Because if any other team, they would have taken advantage of the foul trouble, and Drew would have been out of the game. That's number one. Number two, they miss a lot of threes. Gonzaga, they miss a lot of threes, even though they're a very good free throw shooting team, but they miss a lot of threes. They miss a lot of threes, and take advantage and make your free throws when you need it. And there are times they play too, in my opinion, they play too reckless. I see some possessions throughout the game. It could have been turnovers. It could have been wild turnovers. It's so much to digest. But either way, this is a game. This is a game that we're probably going to remember for a long time. Very long time. So let's take one of those games. This is one of those games where you need to take a deep breath, relax, and let's see how far it goes. and Baylor just put on that. And as far as Baylor, Gonzaga, if you think UCLA is tough, wait till you see Baylor. Baylor got good defense and guys who could shoot off the perimeter. Ask Houston. Houston coming to the league as one of the best defensive teams in the country, and the first game wasn't even a contest at all. It was from the beginning of the first half to the second. The Baylor Bears just blew the doors off the Houston Cougars. But Houston had a good season, but they didn't have no answers. They really had no answers. It was one of those games that it wasn't meant to be. They had a good run. They had a good run. They made the Final Four. Anytime any college made the Final Four, you had a great season. Now just build on it and let's see how far it goes. Well, I can't wait till Monday. This should be, I hope we have a classic national championship game to close out the college basketball season. I'm Andrew Perry. I'm out. Peace.